Gets it. Andre, today would be more talking, less trading, choppy, nothing on the screen for now. All right, that's just for now.
What is
right?
up? What is up? What is up?
Open, we saw buyers in the equities, so shifting gears. Hurry up and wait. You'll
Everybody, welcome in.
Then violently consolidated, and makes sense. We're consolidating.
Order filled.
Welcome in,
Lower
everybody.
where we were on Friday afternoon. So a little bit of respect for Moody's, not much else. We've been talking about the bond yields have recovered a little bit.
Jesus, bro, I didn't realize 10 micros is...
Bitcoin's been the winner
is
so
that
far. We're back below 4.
10 micros with a 5 points.
Right now.
Oh, that's 15 points. What are we at? 20s? Okay, we're high 30s.
Right. 5 minutes till.
We'll have to probably bring this up.
Again, Putin and Trump on a phone call. Haven't seen much coming out from that just yet. But one of my favorite things, James, come on in. Let's talk about shooting the breeze.
Put a
James,
$1,000 risk on that one.
Let's shoot.
What is up, everybody?
breeze.
Welcome
You
in.
know I'm here. You know it's time for
Oh
news.
yeah, I forgot it. Yo, what's good, everybody? Let's get it. Let's get it. Everybody run the likes up. Appreciate y'all. Is this a new prop? Yeah, I've got top one. I've got a lot. No cap. Yeah, we're it's okay. So here's the thing. I'm not an affiliate with these guys. Trade Day is like an OG real prop firm. They're on the trading floor, Chicago. And I didn't know it, but they have Project X. Trade Day, they have Project X, and they're not horribly priced evals. And I believe it's everyday payout once you get it passed. So I'm gonna look into that. So I've got you can't copy trade multiple accounts, but they have Project X, and you can I have one account with them. So we'll see. Pretty cool. Blown another express today. Yeah, man, I'm locked out of a couple accounts today. Today was pretty tough. Pretty tough market conditions. I mean, it's just been the same thing with NQ. Just rips out of the open every single time. Just rips out of the open. It's hard to really get a gauge on that move. But we're back into the highs, so I guess he just played up. I do have some gold longs on under this 3240 level for the break above. And then we have a clean range and equal highs up here, another 15 points. So a nice clean break through 40s. I'll look for 50s to get taken, and that's kind of the play there on gold. Stop it at previous 5-minute support. That's the idea with that. Also got some NQ shorts floating on the top one account. Hell yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm not an affiliate with Trade Day, but they have Project X, so I thought that was pretty cool. And they have Project X or Tradeovate. Like if you didn't prefer to use Project X, you could use Tradeovate. So, but I accidentally bought an account on accident, a Tradeovate account on accident, and then I reached out to support, and I was like, hey, I just bought an account. I want to use the Project X platform. This was like 10 minutes ago. And they refunded me, and they let me repurchase the right one. So pretty cool. They're a very solid firm, though. Like I said, they're actually in Chicago. So that's where the CME is. So Same with Top Step, Chicago. Any firms operating out of Chicago are pretty legit.
I want you to hear my heart, baby. I'll never win no prize for pretty words and rhymes.
NQ target, we're just range bound right now, so
What I'm feeling, baby.
if we hold off these highs, probably just take it back down to VWAP. Get a level here. Just trying to kind of fade a little bit of it. It's been more sideways than anything. We had to rip out of the open. It's just been a little more sideways than anything. And we're kind of back into the in the highs on the hourly, so I'm not expecting a ton. But in fact, I mean, this position's been open for a little while. I might start to trim out of it because it looks pretty good there.
Order filled.
Baby, just think about, could you imagine life without all those things?
Yeah, the customer service is pretty good so far with them. They went like under the radar with me. I didn't even know they had Project X. I only just figured it out. Just kind of searching online, I kind of figured out that they had it. So to pass the trade day eval, I think it's 7 days. Forget what the consistency rule is, but yeah, these markets have just been a little tricky, man. The overnight session hasn't been great. Like there's been a couple. I mean, there's been decent setups, but when we get down to New York, it's just been NQ just rips out of the open, and then it's either sideways and up, or it's just kind of been just plays out super quick. Right at the bell, it plays out. The bulk of the move happens right at the bell, and it's been like that for like weeks. It's just been tough to trade it. Ultimately, the shorts on NQ just add up to nothing pretty much. Still like this gold long. Oh yeah, we gotta update the title, that's true. Anybody in NQ longs? NQ looking to run back into the highs. Yep. I did some trading off stream on my live Top Step account. Hit max daily loss limit on that bad boy. I've been hitting the max daily loss limit a lot. And it's kind of a shame because I haven't been using, like today I didn't use much size. 15 micros I used. And it just got killed on it. I got killed in this leg up, I guess. Just 300 points out of the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. It'd be rough. It'd be rough. It'd be rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's not been a great market. Not been a great market for me. We can trade Crude as well on these accounts. I know Crude was kind of set up for a decent. Crude's been just more sideways. Crude doesn't bad though. Crude on the hourly. Lower high or higher low, equal highs. Kind of like nice little cup and handle move there. Don't really have a best gauge of how Crude likes to move. I haven't traded Crude in a while. Yeah, no, a couple, oh shit, the music is pretty loud. A couple of y'all on Discord have been going crazy in the overnight session. Somebody made like 10K. Somebody else made like 10, 15K. Hopefully y'all close those positions though, because I'm sure you got stopped out on the move up. Pretty crazy though. Hey, y'all, can we run up the likes? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. I suppose we should have NQ up, right? Where I go. NQ looking good. Nice little bull flag there. Well, thing is, though, if you wanted to take NQ long, and the sentiment is so bullish here, so it might not even matter, but it's just hard, you know, it looks good there, but trying to take a long into a series of wicks right here, and these are pretty big wicks as well. These are, well, I guess they're not too big, 75, 100 point wicks. But yeah, you just got to be prepared if you're going long there. You're trying to long market into exhaustion wicks, but I mean, this market obviously doesn't want to sell. I think we can agree to that. Gold may fall off a cliff here if we start to rally on NQ. I'm sure trend traders have been just killing it. Anybody that's just been trend trading on NQ and not really like playing defense for like maybe a pullback, because I don't think it was irrational to think that maybe we could get some type of pullback on the daily, and we just never did. Or if we did, it was just so quick and then leaves a wick and gets back into the highs. Okay, we may get the move on gold here if this low stays in 35s. Chat. What's the Discord? Here, I got y'all. Dude, I ordered this hat from Huga House. I like the way their hats look, right? But man, they've just been such a pain in the ass. How do we get the link for this bad boy? I got y'all. Bro, I'm such an old head. How do I get the link? How the hell do you get a Discord link? The fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how. Inside the server top left. Bro, I have no clue. Let me find out. Here we go. Copy link. All right, y'all. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. NQ moving higher. High day on NQ. Leaving a nice wick there on gold. I'm gonna add 2 more on this account here. I like that wick out below 3.5. In a field of wolves. Some become the devil. Crazy. This should be the move here. I mean, we're not getting a crazy rollover, even though NQ's moving back through the highs. Wow, NQ may take out the hourly highs as well here. We're only about 25, 30 points off that move. Gold's holding its own right now. I mean, you got NQ breaking out. Gold's still holding its own. It's still within this 5-minute range at the moment. Crude long. What's Crude doing? Yeah, we checked out Crude a second ago. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, just broke. Nice, nice, nice. Gold got to find some type of support here. Got to. We're still chilling here. Still chilling. EQ breaks through high day. A little bit of exhaustion through the 70s. Stops at where the stop's at on gold. Still fine. Don't mind it. Cattle. Some stranger. What prop account is this? This is trade day and top 1. Trade day and top 1. My heart is aching. drinking. NQ's rolling back over. Yeah, I'm starting to like the way this gold trade looks even more now. Even more now. I'm drinking double. Hell yeah, I love the wick. I love the wick. I absolutely love the wick. If this flips green and we get a move back into this consolidation within the high 30s, I'll put the stop under the wick we just put in. It's a decent close. I think NQ's like 30 points off the high. Look at that wick. Hammer. Yeah, I really do like the way gold looks here. In fact, I'll add 3 on the flip through 25. If I can. Can I get filled there? Can I get filled there? How am I not getting filled? Goodness. Trade they have activation fee? That's a good question, man. I don't really know. I think I heard in the past they said they did, and they did. I don't know. I'll find. Y'all go figure that out for me, then let me know. I have no clue. Top one hasn't figured out the straight to funded yet. I think what they did is they got a lot of market share whenever they came out with. They had pretty what sounded like awesome. They just had, it was like Tradeify, but they had, okay, so instead of trade, so it had higher payout caps. It's pretty much, but now it's similar to Tradeify, but they definitely came out a little overpromising on the overpromising side. So they've made some adjustments and whatnot, but there's not a lot of straight to funded options out there. So I mean, I've got these guys. I've got Tradeify. They're pretty much on par with Tradeify now. Tradeify is probably a little more. I would say Tradeify is more reputable, but as far as just kind of how the account looks, this looks awesome on gold. It's pretty much on par with Tradeify as far as the numbers and the on paper. Wish Tradeify. This looks great. I love the way gold looks right here. Just love it. Holy shit! In hindsight, look how fucking high my entry was. Disgusting. Yeah, gold looks incredible. Gold looks incredible above 40. Beautiful. I mean, that's giving me a lot of confidence right there, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna move these up under the wick that we just formed. This is giving me a tremendous amount of confidence. I feel like I rule the world right now with this. I mean, this looks incredible. Does gold and NQ always go inverse? I mean, I think there was a time there a couple weeks ago that they were both trending higher. But I mean, NQ definitely really started to pick up on the daily. NQ really started to pick up a little bit once we got this pullback on gold. More or less, yes, they're inverse. More or less. You'll see certain days where they trade together. They trend together, but it's not common. Yeah, I think if NQ would pull off high day right here, it could help the gold trade. I would say, you know, could help the gold trade. This looks good though. See the breakout through 40s. Once again, we have equal highs, a lot of stacked highs up here above 40. Nice clean range to pull back into. I would say NQ's a little extended on the intraday, so not to assume anything, but we could start to see a pullback off these highs. Hell yeah. Looks awesome. Looks awesome. Still needed above 40. Chat. I'm not an affiliate for these guys either, but my funded futures, I took the same trade, but difference is this is an eval, this is an expert eval account. I full ported the fuck out of it. Because they're running a promo. I saw on their Discord. Not an affiliate with them. Listen, guys. I'm trying to get all the prop firms. I'm trying to legit get every prop firm. But they were running a discount for any eval. Not an affiliate. Maybe I'll become one. Any eval, 3 free resets if you buy the eval. There's no discount price on the eval, but free 3 resets. So I guess that's kind of a YOLO at play, right? I need 12,000 profit on this bad boy. We're approaching 9. I need 12,000 profit on this bad boy. I need 12,000 profit and I pass this fucking expert account, baby. Come on. Come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that expert account right quick. Get me that expert account right quick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm at 11,000. If we get it back through 44, this is legit full porting, by the way. This is a full port situation. If we can get this bad boy through 44, I'm good. 12,000 profit, which is actually a crazy profit target. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fucking crazy profit target. But if this bad boy runs and goes and fills that 44 order, probably don't even need it at 44. I could close it out just above 12. Like right now, I could close this bad boy out and we're good. Oh shit. I don't want to play any games with it. We'll put it like above. A new high breakout would give me the pass on this bad boy. Does my funded futures have activation fee? I'm gonna be pissed if this doesn't pass, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be pissed. If this doesn't pass, if we don't pass this, what's going on with my Wi-Fi, man? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's fucking crazy. What is this pullback? 44 and I passed that bad boy. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Isn't it crazy how the market, like, you need a couple points out of the market and it will just completely reverse on you? All right, let me take a look here. Needs to hold 40. I mean, I might have to close this out here if we don't hold 40. Oh my god, I was a couple $100 off of passing it, and now we're pulling back 5 points off the highs. That's insane, man. It's like it knew. It's like it knew. Look at this fucking pullback. Good god. What's NQ doing? I might have to fucking hop in. I might have to intervene. I might have to intervene. Fuck me. Good fuck. Good fuck. This is such deep retracement. I can't fucking continue to hold this. Just can't. Just can't. Deep, deep, deep retracement. 39's not holding. That's fucking horrible. That is horrible. Good fucking god, I'm out of it. Holy shit, buddy. I mean, good fucking god. That is crazy. Excuse my language. I mean, man. Give me another point and I get out of that and I pass that eval. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's unbelievable. I'm just cut the fucking trade off. Just cut the trade off. Cut the trade off. Okay. What can you do? What can you do? You can't go red on that. Cannot go red on that. Well, on the bright side, I mean, I was a couple hundred points away from passing that. Now I'm $5,000 away from passing it. Tough. All right, let's reset. No, the full pour didn't. No, we're still in heavy I mean, I needed 12,000 a profit, and I think I was almost at it, and I just decided to wait and see if we could pull a couple points out of it. We retraced the entire move. Still got out with $5,000 of profit, but we're closer now. That's for sure. We're closer now. That's for sure. But I damn near had it. I just needed like a couple ticks. Should have just cut it off and took a little micro trade after that. That's what I should have done. It's all good though. Should I move to take profit trader more? I think so, man. I mean, if you can take that intraday drawdown, I mean, gold looks like shit right now. That looked so good. Now it looks so bad. If you can deal with the intraday drawdown, I think they're a great option to like scale up. If you can have big days, if you can get into trades with pretty limited drawdown and you're not afraid to use a good bit of size, you can pull pretty good amount of profit out of that prop firm. And they've got uncapped daily payouts. That's pretty awesome. Can't believe that, man. I mean, I'm glad I didn't lose on that trade, but just tough. Just tough. Just tough. Look at this 15-minute candle. It's going to flip red here. I really should have just pulled into these highs. I don't think I've ever been so close on a full port to just passing and didn't pass. I mean, we're talking I think if I top ticked it, it would have been above 12,000 profit, but I didn't. It was like floating at like 10, 11,000, and I should have just closed it, and I didn't. But it looked like such a clean breakout. I was pretty confident we were going to see it higher, and we just didn't. Market's more sideways than anything right now. NQ's pretty much crept back into the highs on the 4-hour. Be interested to see if we go fill in the rest of that range this session. Probably will. 100 points. Goodness, though. That's crazy. TBT have cap limit. What's a cap limit? I will say TBT, one thing that I did see that I don't really see them talk about, and it's not super known, is they have a daily profit cap, but it's $10,000, and it's pretty massive cap. So even still, you know. What's Crude looking like? Do I dare? Wow, Crude's trending hard now. Crude is clearing. It's a bit high. Is there a way to get into Crude? Crude looks awesome here. Breaking out. Crude looks great. Anybody seeing Crude here? Wow. I mean, 63 is a potential move here. 4 hours got a lot of range here. Can't believe how close I was to passing that. I mean, we're talking $100, chat. Like $100. Should have just closed it out. So stupid. It's all good. You're in the Crude. Yeah, Crude looks good, I'm not gonna lie. Don't really know what potential it has to continue trending. I mean, it's still early. We're only 2 hours into the session. Equal highs on the hourly. Bit of a high buy for me, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Last support was 28 on the 100 tick. It's out above the range. And gold just completely inverse that break to the upside. Probably going to see it under 30. How do you get it 35% off top one futures? I think it's code springtime. All caps, I believe. Springtime. I think Crude might run harder here. Just hard to get into it is the issue. New session highs 57 on Crude. Crude trending hard right now. Just a bit high for an entry. We had the hourly candle open. What time is it? Two minutes into this hourly candle open. Already up 15 ticks on it. Wow. Is Crude gonna pull into 63 here? And Q flagging out still, nothing crazy. What's the indicator? That's VWAP, man. VWAP, VWAP. Very good indicator. When are we having? Crude is breaking out here. Absolutely breaking out. Absolutely breaking out. Maybe it's a bit of a high entry. Let's try it with 5 if I can get a fill. I don't think I'm going to. I'll pull it. It's just breaking into new highs on the session. We'll wait for a pullback. What's Crude's breakout potential look like in New York session? Like, can this thing really... I don't really watch it enough. Up a full point. Up a full point on this 4 hour. Can you explain how you use VWAP? The most important way to use VWAP when markets are range bound, you'll probably rely a little bit more on, you know, support and resistance and just kind of key levels like that, like price levels. When markets are trending, and we saw that with gold a lot, VWAP was, whenever markets were trending and breaking into new highs and you didn't have a ton of structure that, you know, to trade into and levels to trade off of, it was just kind of, okay, we're trending into a new high. So VWAP being an intraday price average indicator, when you have no structure to trade back into and you have a market that's breaking into new highs and doesn't have a ton of structure to the left to look to and try to take trades off certain levels, it can act as support, right, for a market that doesn't have proven support, right? So like that was the case in gold. If you look at anything here, like when we were moving up, just imagine here and you didn't see any of this to the right yet, right? This is into a new high, right? It's like, where do we have support? You still want to take the trades as this is breaking out, or this is a better example here, right? Just straight up. But as far as intraday, when this thing was just moving higher and higher, you had certain periods of just sideways, and then it would break out. But like if you wanted to be involved in this, where are you going to take it? Where are you going to take it? This is all intraday, just strong price action, just up. So you would use VWAP in cases like that to try to get into the trend. That's probably the best way to use VWAP when markets are trending and don't have a ton of structure to trade off of. Like right now, we're in a market on gold that has some structure to trade off. So I haven't really been leaning on VWAP as much. But we really do have all this structure. So this is, for me, the forefront of the trading is coming from the structure and not so much the VWAP. But I always have VWAP there. You'll see it respects even in range-bound markets sometimes. But I'll never think about you again. Check back on Crude. Again and again. Look into my eyes. Gold's coming lower. Let's see. I really like the way that looked. This 15 minutes not scaring me too much. So I mean, we'll see. I might give it another shot after we clear these lows and take the sell side orders. I might try it again into the high 20s. I might try it again. Let it clear 30 first. Who for you? Wanna dance? Is Crude still moving? Fuck! I mean, I wanted to get in there. You just fucking... So, man. When a market's just trending like that, it's just... You gotta pull the trigger on it, damn it. You have to pull the trigger on it. I mean, can we see 63 on Crude? We're into the 70s. 30 points off. Or, sorry, 30 ticks. Whatever you call the decimals. Call it ticks. 30 cents off. You just have to get in on this bad boy. I mean, good God. Good God. Nice, nice, nice. You closed your forward trade? Yeah, I did for like 5,000. It was up 11 and I closed it for 5. I was 100 or 200 bucks off of passing it in that one trade. It was a trade from here to here with 15 minis. At the top, it was up 11,000. I needed 12,000, so I was just being stubborn and waiting for it. Should have just closed it out and took a little chip and trade after, but I didn't. I let it come down here, then I closed it for 5. Yeah, still up, but that was piss poor. Piss poor. It was looking great though. I mean, we had a breakout, and out above the range, we had this nice volume up into the mid 40s, and I was pretty confident we were gonna see some follow through, and it just got immediately reversed. It's all good though. No, I closed it at 5. It's okay. Pretty frustrating, but it's okay. It's okay. Might try again, gold. If we can get it under 30, I'll try it again. Yeah, I mean, it was a couple $100 off. In hindsight, I didn't expect it to completely reverse the entire move. But yeah, that's tough. It's tough. Tough, tough, tough. Man. 15 minis, yes sir. 15. It was an eval account, so. I try to pass him in one trade, I'm not gonna lie. I usually try to pass him in one trade. Yeah, the pullback would have killed me, but no, it's we're up 5,000. I just need another 7,000 of profit and we pass it. So I'll use like 5-10 minis and try to get another good trade on there. 17 likes is diabolical, guys. What the fuck? Seriously. No, it's 40 likes, but that's still pretty low. Still pretty low. Crude. Don't leave me. I hate buying this high into the trend, but it does look clear. It does look clear, clean and clear. I could try it with a stop under 30, but it's just such a high price target to get in on. It's not what I usually go for. She's high up there. She's high up there. She looks great, but she's high up there. I don't like reaching up that high. I'm not going to lie to you. You want to add more contract when a trade is on a 20? No, not really. I mean, it just depends. Do some giveaways. Do some giveaways, huh? How about y'all do some giveaways for me? I'm collecting these fucking prop firms like they're Pokemon cards. I'm not doing any giveaways for y'all. I'm just kidding. We'll do giveaways eventually. I'm collecting these prop firms like they're fucking Pokemon cards. Okay, I wanted to see this under 31. Are we holding support here? I mean, this came down with a lot of weight. We saw some exhaustion up there. I still think the structure on this, on the hourly, is pretty overwhelmingly bullish. So I try not to read into that too much. But if we're truly going to hold at 30s, I'm okay with it. Looking for. We're just not seeing much of a pullback on on Crude either. She's so high up today. It's in breakout mode though, so that the theory would be like a pullback into 63. I'm gonna experiment a little bit here. I don't usually go for trades like this, but I would like to prove that they could work. The stop would have to go under 30. I think we had some structure under 30 on the hourly. It's a high entry, no doubt. Not the biggest size. Yeah, so there's a level here on the hourly that I'd like to see hold on any type of retracement. 62.25. I might just let this work and then let's see pull back into 63s. We're in a nice clean uptrend today, we'll see. It's definitely a higher entry than I would like, but see if that just creeps into 63. Short NQ, I don't have a position on NQ. NQ looks nice and strong to me. We're back into the highs on the hourly. Just grinding up. I would like to see that gold long play out still. I really would. Sell gold? I think gold still looks good. We still have the equal highs. This has kind of just been more consolidation than anything. There's been some wicks on it, but it's just been more consolidation than anything. For me. Yeah, pretty neutral 4 hour as well with the equal highs. I still think that looks good. What's the low? 20s. I'm gonna put on a gold long as well. Order filled. Stop it right under 20. So I'm looking for crude and gold to trend higher, and we're just gonna give some time and let it work. All markets are actually kind of trending higher. I mean, gold is the outlet. Gold hasn't actually trended higher, but it's more sideways than anything. Bro, gold is down. I think gold's actually up. Yeah, gold opened higher. Gold's still green on the day. NQ's actually down, technically. NQ's still red on the session. Just by a little bit. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You guys don't have to agree with every trade. It's not a big deal. Use level 2 data. I don't use level 2 data. goodbye.
Wish I could say I miss you. Oh, but you know I never lie.
Now, 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 now. Yes, when I ask you again.
Something in your voice said you wanted to say no. And when I held you close on that slow dance, you were shaking. So if you decide to leave, you need to know.
You need to know you won't be lonely for long. If he should ever do you wrong. I use a trade copier. Yeah, man. Well, you can, yeah, I mean, you can copy trade on Project X, which is nice. You can trade, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I use Trade Syncer. They're not bad. They're a little glitchy, but they're a little glitchy. I'm not gonna lie, a little glitchy. I think I prefer, if I want to copy trade, I think I just really prefer to just do it on Project X and just keep it to one firm. I don't know. I mean, I use Trade Syncer. It's okay. It's just a little glitchy. It's not very well polished. Not very well polished. Not very well polished. You won't be lonely for long. Oh shit. Ain't no chance. I hate when that happens. I think Trade Syncer has a journal, I believe so. Total P&L of all accounts. Yep, they have that. I'm pretty sure they have that. Leave for long. Yeah, Crude's pulling back off the highs too. Gold 4 doesn't look good. Let's take a look. Doesn't look bad. It's very neutral. It's incredibly neutral. It's incredibly neutral. I don't think it looks bad. It's pretty damn neutral to me. But yeah, understanding that we're kind of in a range, so I'm giving it some space. We're Crude TP. We're into new highs. I mean, if we, I would like to just see it continue trending through the highs all session and then get into 63s. That's the next level. 63s. It's a high entry. It's definitely a high entry, but I've been working on, sometimes if you want to take like a trend trade, you just kind of have to get into it. Like, you'll get pullbacks, but they're not really what you're looking for. They're just kind of like a quick dip and rip. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty shitty entry. It's a very shitty entry. But yeah, we'll see. Thinking. Well, that's how it goes, though, isn't it, chat? You see something trending strong, then it doesn't really get pullbacks. You take the entry, and then it does get a pullback. Like, right off of your entry, it gets a pullback. It's funny how that works. You might go and change my mind. Get out and re-enter? Nah, it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. NQ trying to push back to the highs here. 20 points off high day. We can take out 30s here on gold. Let's see. You're gonna ditch 1 minute? Not really actively trading off the 1 minute, but yeah, we are looking at the 1 minute a little too much. Should have reined that back. It's hard, man. It's hard when you're just kind of sideways not to look at the 1 minute. You're like, as traders, we want to see like as clear of a picture as we can. And to me, this is just a lot of range bound, you know? So it's like, can I see much more of this? Whenever we can't see a picture clear, it's like you just tend to go to that lower time frame. It's a bad habit, though. Bad habit. Yeah. NQ just a slow grind back to the high day. I appreciate you, Fiber. Lay down. This needs to hold 30s here. Then pick up some volume right back in the 40s. Could look better. NQ just a slow, excruciating curl up into the highs. Price action's tightening up and just kind of flagging here. I don't think I'll try to step in the way of NQ short, that's for sure. NQ might just get a slow grind back to the highs on the hourly. Look at the fucking entry on Crude, G. That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. That's some of the worst bullshit I've ever done in my whole life. You see a fucking market that's just moving up into the highs, and it's like not seeing a pullback. So let's try to not miss out on this. Should still be okay, but yeah, it sucks. Stupid entry. That might be the worst entry I've ever taken on something. It's a fucking top tick buy. Disgusting. Yeah, top one right now is about on par with Tradeify. Only thing is, I mean, the payout caps, everything's the same pretty much, except they have Project X. Like I said, Tradeify is probably a little more reliable, but with top one, you can right now they have a promo with the anytime payout, so you still have to do the 20% consistency. So you're talking about a minimum of 5 days, regardless. But theoretically, if you can hit 5 $2,000 days, hit the profit target in 5 days, take a withdrawal every 5 days, every week, if you trade perfect. Yeah, no, that was a horrible entry. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was some of the shittiest, some of the shittiest, one of the shittiest entries I think I've ever taken my whole life. I gotta use a restroom, chat. I'll be RB. Anyone long gold? I'm long gold. I'm long gold. Top wasn't. I haven't heard nothing about that, bro. I haven't heard nothing about that, brother. So past sometimes you only smile like that when you're drinking. But I do remember every moment of the nights with you. Nice bounce on gold. Need to see that pull back into the 40s here for sure. Crude's just kind of like, if we continue trending hard on Crude, you get a position on it. That's all you can really do with that. I mean, it wasn't showing me a pullback. It's got room to the upside. It's in a nice uptrend. It broke out of a range. Shitty entry in hindsight, but if it's truly gonna just continue grinding higher into this high, then all you can really do, I mean, you can start to look at certain price points and say I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Obviously could have done a lot better with the entry, but on moves like that, if it's gonna play out into the 63s, you just want to get a position on it. But yeah, could have done better with the entry for sure. We're gonna try on gold again. I'm gonna continue to try to long gold. I love the way this looks on the hourly. The equal highs. Put in a lower high here, or higher low here. Looks good. Bit of consolidation just under the equal highs. NQ still moving up, and gold's kind of holding its ground. I don't dislike the way gold looks on the hourly. Just needs to pop back above VWAP here. You're gonna see the VWAP. So in an instance like this where gold has equal highs to pull into, we have a range that we're reclaiming. See, VWAP always pops. I guess that's about where VWAP would be. Okay, so where is VWAP right here? Is it 36? Yeah, so I'm gonna watch it at VWAP here. Don't want to see rejection at VWAP here. I want to see strong reclaim of this range. This is kind of a situation where I'm going to be watching VWAP. I'm going to be watching VWAP. Because if we don't come off of these lows and get a nice strong push through VWAP, this thing could flush back into the lows of the 15-minute, right? So you watch VWAP at 36 and you want to see a nice reaction at VWAP. Gold looks great. That's what I was thinking earlier. Then it retraced the entire move on me. I got caught in this move. I was long here at the bottom of the range, and it popped. Didn't take any profits. Inverse the entire move. Came back down. Looks good though. Looks good. I full ported again on this bad boy. We're up 6,000. I think. What's the profit I need? 162. I'm damn near there. Yeah, I think I passed these evals here. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you in a sec. 162 is what I need. See if it's another situation. I need a couple points on gold here. I'm having flashbacks of not taking profit on the last move. Here we go. Nice. That's pretty much passed. Cool. Just gotta pop through 35 with any bit of strength. I'm looking at VWAP. I'm watching VWAP. This gets moved up into the new low. I like to give it some space in the beginning, and then we'll move it up the stop. That pops through 36. I pretty much pass these evals. 15-minute looks awesome. Same story. Get a taste. I never know, maybe just in case. You just gotta give it a chance, baby. Give it a chance. 36 is the high. Is an equal high rejection area? For me, once again, it just depends on the context of it. For me, an equal high on the back end of, well, it was a cup and handle on the hourly, but an stacked equal highs like this, where you came in, swept the liquidity, the original sell side liquidity, have a V-shaped recovery, high gets put in, a higher low, and then stacked equal highs. Like one equal high here, probably a 50% retracement of this run up, another equal high, and then strong consolidation. So for me, this is low resistance liquidity is what this is. Yes, it is equal highs, but just given the context of how this market structure has set up for it, low resistance liquidity, right? Because it's coming off the back end of higher lows here, V-shaped recovery, and just a lot of consolidation up here. Now we're not seeing the rejection we were seeing before. Before we saw, you know, 100 point rejection off this high. Now we came up, maybe get like a 50% retracement at this price leg, and it's just strong bullish accumulation. So this is now for me low resistance buy side liquidity that I would like to see a nice push into. That would be awesome. Just the context. But yeah, they are equal highs, and equal highs usually are resistance. But at some point, this starts to look like a breakout trade for me, right? Like there could be equal, if this equal high held and then we went and filled in the lows of the range, which we very well could do that. If this equal high holds and we fill in the lows of the range, we could do that. And then it wouldn't be really like the breakout trade I'm looking for. But once again, given the context of this market structure, I'm looking for this to kind of be a breakout trade through resistance. I want to see it push into the 40s here. Where's your VWAP anchored? I don't anchor VWAP, brother. All right, this account's pretty much passed. If we can get past 37 here, it's a passed account. 2 passed accounts actually. This account's pretty much passed. Hell yeah, I passed the fucking accounts, chat. Hallelujah, ooya, 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 hallelujah, ooya, ooya. That is the My Funded Futures eval pass. Ooh. I mean, you crack 37 right there, and you pass me. You pass me, instructor. You pass me, coach. You break through 37 and you give me the pass, coach. Break through 37 and you give me the pass, coach. Just break through 37 and you give me the pass. I pass if price breaks through 37, I pass. I pass. Stop spamming my shit. If you break through 37, it's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. See, am I doing the shit that I did last time where it's like I don't want to say it's greedy, because look at this. It's a nice engulfing candle in the 15-minute. It's still contesting the highs of the candle. Seeing nice consolidation at the highs of this candle, filling the wick out. I don't think it's greedy. I just need a couple points. I don't think it's greed. This looks incredible to fill 37s. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm an idiot, chat. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot. I might be an idiot. Yeah, we might be an idiot. We might be an idiot. Wait, is this? No, wait, this account's passed. I'm just gonna close that bitch. Wait. Yeah. This account's passed. I didn't even realize I was over it. 162 is a pass. This one is not passed. This one I need to get filled. This one I need to get filled a little bit. You gotta fill me. You gotta fill me. Got to fill me. Just fill me. Just fill it. Just fill it. Just fill it, dog. Just fill it. Fill that order. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it. Fill that order. Oh, gee, just fill that order. Fill that order, and then I pass the eval. Yep, this is a My Funded Futures eval. I already passed the other one. I guess I had gotten a better entry, less slippage on that one, so I'm above the profit target. This one I need to pass. I just need to take the high. You just pop the high. Just pop the top. No trail? Nah. Go for broke. Go for broke. We're going to get it right here. Nice pop through 37. We're going to get it right here. 12,000 profit target on the expert 150K in one day. There it goes. Hell yeah. Look, I passed. You can't see it. 162. So that's 12,000 profit on that one. 162. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I have 2 expert accounts passed. That's awesome. Sick. Hell yeah. Woo! She passed, chat. She passed. She passed. She passed. She passed. Wow, okay. So I have an expert account. I don't even know how this expert account works, but I know I passed it. Look at that. In 2 trades? What's getting filled? The fuck's getting filled? Did my crude long get filled? Oh, you're disgusting, you rodent. Fucking bitch. Oh, God. Look at that. Crude is just a bitch. Wow, it's insane. Good thing I only threw 5 micros at it. You found the problem. 14 days to pay out on expert, no consistency. Really? Yeah, Crude, fuck Crude, man. There's a reason I don't trade that. I just don't know how it trades. We get a beautiful uptrend into the session, and then we just dump a fucking point. There's a reason I stay away from Crude. Let me not touch it ever again. It was only like $100 loss, so not that big a deal. Dude, y'all didn't tell me I was out of frame. What the fuck? What's the buffer? What's the buffer? 45? No skilling, no consistency. Oh, buddy, I'm gonna run it up. You're telling me I can full port 15 minis on one of them and just get like, no way. And you can pass them in one day? That's insane. Yeah, man, look. It's a good opportunity, dude. I don't have an affiliate link, but they're doing a promo. I saw it on the Discord. Any eval account, three free resets. So, like, if you wanted to go try to, you know, trade one aggressive, and you're gonna get a free reset on it. But I guess that's the same as just buying. There's no price discount. It's just a free reset. You're paying the full price, but there's no. You get a free reset. I guess it's the same as just buying a 50% off account and failing it and buying another one. It's the same theory, but yeah. Gold still looks pretty good here. Still does. Crude fucked me up pretty good. Like, what is this bullshit here? Did the Saudi print say something? Did the Saudi print say something? Are we missing something? You sure it's 3 resets? I think it's 1 reset. It's not. It's 3 total resets. I don't know if it's per account or what. They have a payout. They have a payout cap. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that. Have to look into that. NQ not doing anything. It's same thing with NQ. Gap into the just a massive run up at the open and then just curls higher and higher and higher and higher. No pullbacks. Just hasn't been great to trade unless you feel comfortable taking a long, you know, with pretty much no. You just have to hold your balls and take a long on NQ out of the opening bell and just just trust that it's gonna work out, and you would be right most of the time. But as far as actual trading intraday, there hasn't been much. This is what we've been seeing the past couple weeks, just a massive run up out of the open, and then just flagging. Not a ton of opportunity within all this range. If you feel okay and comfortable just longing that shit out of the open, you'll probably be okay. But outside of that, there's just not been a ton of opportunity there on NQ. Nothing moves me on like you. Hey, is there an activation fee on My Funded Futures chat? I don't think there is. Don't think there is. Seen you in that honky tonk. Let me know. I don't think there is. Yeah, this looks good for a reclaim of 40s. I could be out of my mind, but this looks awesome. Wow. Okay, so cool. I have two expert accounts now on My Funded Features. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. How do you connect all prop firms to Top Step X? You cannot connect all prop firms to Top Step X. I think you're talking about the Project X. You're probably looking at my screen and seeing the Project X. Certain prop firms offer this platform. For instance, I'm using Top One in Trade Day. Trade Day is a very legit firm. I'm not an affiliate, but they're located in Chicago by the exchange, and most of those firms come out of Chicago. Top Step comes out of Chicago. Most of those firms are pretty legit. I didn't know Trade Day had Project X, but they do. So, but this isn't. You just got to find certain prop firms have it. Not all of them. Only big ones that have it, I guess, would be Top Step, Trade Day. I just figured out Trade Day has it. I didn't even know they had it. Top One has it. There's a couple firms. There's a couple. And that's a selling point for, you know, a couple of us. We prefer to have this platform. It's just, it makes it a bit easier. Asia tonight? Let's do it. Why not? Maybe so. We'll see. Does Trade Day have an activation fee? I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Plays the rat sound. All right, cool. So we pretty much have a My Funded Futures funded account now, which is pretty sick. Can't lie, it's pretty sick. Let me see. Let me check out the situation here. Never had a funded account with them. I guess they'll update that at the close. Trade Sinker, yeah, I rock with Trade Sinker. They're a little glitchy. Yeah, oil's on some bullshit. I don't know what happened with oil. We just, yeah, I mean, oil will do that shit sometimes. But now we're back at the highs. I don't know. I mean, we just have a nice steady look at. I mean, this is, for me, this is just how it goes sometimes. We have a nice steady rising trend, and I'm like, yeah, this looks great. This looks great here. We haven't had. I mean, it hasn't been crazy volume, but this is moving higher. I want to get into this trend. Just take a long right here, and then suddenly all this volume comes in. It's fucking like. These are just polar. This is polar opposite of this. That's just how it works, I guess. Interesting stuff. I still need to see gold break out above 40s here. The structure is there. Structure looks good, but it's got to start taking these highs out again. Start to see some real follow through. I like the consolidation we're seeing under 40, but we need to get the break. Structure for it looks good. Just need to get the break. New highs on NQ, really? Yeah, sure is. As strong as NQ is, it hasn't. I just haven't been crazy about taking longs. Like, I know that this is probably the most likely scenario to pull back into these highs. It's just I'm not really seeing a ton of opportunity for it, honestly. Like, maybe you could have gotten in there, but that was ages ago. That must have been 2 hours ago. You see gold curl up into the 40s here. Told me goodbye. We're approaching 500 on NQ. Just straight the fuck up. This sentiment here is insane. Look at this daily. I mean, goodness, it's incredible. I'm just not clawing and craving to get long on it, but yeah, that's incredible. I'm definitely not fading it, that's for sure. I'd much rather trade the thing that's not giving us as easy of a trend, right? Let me just trade that instead. Can you answer my question? What is it? What makes you so comfortable and confident? It's not really comfortable and confident, man. It's just I've just been trading for a long time, and you just at a certain time you just kind of get like you just try to disconnect emotionally from everything, you know? That's more so what it is. I don't think it's confidence. I think it's just like a little bit of so I'm just a little disassociated with the results of things, I guess. Good or bad, you know. Me rolling by in my pickup truck. How long you been trading? I've been trading for like 8 years, guys. 8 years. Long ass time. Would you recommend Top Step? Hell yeah, I would recommend Top Step. I think the first firm anybody should be using is Top Step. No BS over there. They're legit as it gets. As legit as it gets. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Goodness, something's happening with Crude here. Like a damn good time. Yep, NQ. I mean, I guess after that gap up, the highest probability setup was just going to be that we flag a bit and then push into these highs. Just didn't really see a ton of opportunity. We're gonna see new highs on NQ, I'm sure of it. There's just no selling in this market right now. Average time in a trade. It's a great question. It's a great question. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes for the bulk of the trade. And if I leave runners, you know, that it's usually a couple hours, maybe. I don't know. What's the plan for the top step combines? The combines was to pass the combines. I think you're talking about the plan for the XFA. Yeah, plan for XFA. I think everybody should try to build a buffer. Obviously, you want to take payouts, but it's hard to take payouts if you don't have a buffer. So you want to build a buffer first. Great to have consistency on evals. I believe so, man. I think it's a 7-day to pass eval. I think they have consistency on there. But they should be good. I didn't know they had Project X. I'm excited to use Project X. You can only use one account, but I think it's a good buffer for the first payout. Depends what account you're on. If you're on a 50K account, I would say you need at least 4K in profits. I would think, because I mean, if you're gonna take a max withdrawal, you can withdraw 50% of the balance. Your drawdown, they give you $2,000 a drawdown. So to take a payout with anything less than the draw, to take a payout and take, you know, profits out of the account that would leave you with anything less than what they give you to start, like 2,000, I feel like is really putting you at a disadvantage, because like, yeah, you took a payout, but going forward, it's going to be harder to keep that XFA alive. You got to think a little bit longer down the road, because now you have even less draw. You took a payout, congrats, but now you have less drawdown than even they gave you. So, I wouldn't take any payout that would jeopardize putting your drawdown less than what you start with. So for 50K, I think that's 2,000. NQ ripping? Is it ripping? Yeah, NQ is ripping, isn't it? Killing my gold trade here. Killing my gold trade here. I've come to accept the fact, like, I mean, at some point during this trend, I was just looking for pullback during this entire move, and took some losses trying to fade the market. At a certain point, I think it snapped like late last week. I was just like, fuck it. Fuck it, dude. I'm done selling this market. It's now at this point such a deep retracement back into pretty much all-time highs. I'm just under the impression that if anything, maybe we get a bit of sideways consolidation flag, and then we're gonna see all-time highs in this market this year. So I just, at this point, I'm disassociated with trying to sell this market, you know. Or if I do sell it, it's got to be really extended move, and it's not going to be a ton of size, and it's just like. But as far as longing it, I don't love. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to do that on a market, like on a chart like this. It's hard. I know it's probably silly to some of y'all, but everybody trades different, right? But for me, it's like, at this point, I guess I'm not looking for a pullback anymore, just because this is pretty much all the way back to all-time highs. But it's like, it's just, Not a lot of opportunity there, I don't think. For me, it's even when this market does move back to the highs on the daily, it's mainly out of the bell. Like, market opens up and then we just immediately rip, and it's like if you didn't get involved here, it's like you had a little bit of flag. I guess you could have played this, but it's not super clean. I don't know. I haven't really been fucking with NQ too much, to be honest. I guess that's why I haven't been super profitable the past week or two. Just, it's a market I'm not crazy interested in taking long, and obviously it's been very difficult to sell. But as extended as it is on the daily, I think I just don't want to mess with it, honestly, for a while. You're in a gold sell. Okay, I hope it works out. Yeah, news never matters. It's, I'm not actually surprised that NQ's rallying on a downgrade. Downgrades are not super they don't crash markets, let me just put it that way. I think markets usually don't give a shit about downgrades. If you make 6K, take only 4K. I mean, you could do that, man, but eventually you want to make some progress in actually building that balance and building that drawdown. So in that example, I mean, just in my situation, everybody's different, but I would probably only take 2K out of that, or 3K, and leave yourself with 3 or 4K a drawdown, but that's just my opinion. There's no guarantee if you don't take profits, you're not going to lose it, though, right? So definitely probably take profits. Yeah, it's been a tough market. I was waiting to see if we can get a break on gold. I mean, I feel like I'm in the Asia session right now. Just can't get into a trending market to save my life. Asia's not been great. That's why I'm on New York. Asia yesterday was pretty mid. Well, it wasn't horrible. I just didn't really catch anything. Wow. NQ's up. Probably get stopped out of this trade. I mean, what's there to trade here? You could try to fade it out above the highs, but it's like, with what? Like, with what reason? There's no pullback. There's been no real pullback on this move. It's just hard to trade that, personally, for me. It just didn't fit my style. Doesn't fit my style to be buying that. NQ long the moment. Hell yeah, brother. It's breaking into new highs. Looks good. Yeah, there's been not much on NQ. Runs up out of the opening bell, just runs up 300 points, and then a little bit of a flag, and then it continues, which is great. But I just don't see how I get into a trade like that. I don't even know if I want to get into a trade like that. I need to reprogram my mind to just go long on NQ every morning. Just trust the process, I guess. We raised damage done. Credit downgrade equals bullish, pretty much, man. I thought it was interesting. I was like, okay, we're gonna run 5,000 points on NQ, and now we have a downgrade. What do we think we're actually gonna reverse off of a downgrade? I don't think so. Or they downgraded our credit rating, right? Which is just so stupid. There's just not a lot of opportunity here unless you really could get in and just. It's just been a buy and hold through the entire session. Buy as early as possible out of the opening bell, and just hold, Trail stops and hold, and that's really been the setup every single day on NQ. It's been difficult for me. I'm in the wrong fucking market right now. Straight up. Straight up. Me in the wrong market. How the fuck do we trade that? Oh, I'm sure trend traders are killing it in this market. I'm not a great trend trader. It's just not the way I think about the market sometimes, but I'm sure trend traders are just fucking killing it. Like pure trend traders are probably killing it. Is anyone long gold? I'm long gold for the moment. I'll probably get stopped out of it though. I like the way it looked before that 15-minute candle flipped on me. It's just difficult. It's just difficult to look for me. Like it, yeah. It's just an immediate 300, 400 point run up out of the opening bell. We're getting filled with stops. That's okay. Maybe this one doesn't. Who knows? Yeah, just for me, like the mindset I approach the market with is like when we have a massive run up like this, I just look for. I tend, it's just the mindset I trade with. It's just I tend to look for price to rebalance a little bit, which I guess that was done in the form of this flag here, and now we're looking through into new highs, 540. Oh, look at this one, didn't get filled. Let me add more, then I'll keep the stop where it's at if this wick's gonna hold. Oh, same stop. Let's see. This candle flipped green at 34.4. Your average RR probably like 1 to 1, 1 to 2. stay. He'll do. Look at this. Look at this just vertical move here. Wow, this gold trade might come up after testing that 30s and holding. A flip on the hourly, a red to green flip would be at 34.4 if we wanted to flip red to green. So far, that's a nice hammer off the lows. 34.4 right here would be a flip to green. When you pull back into here on the hourly, that flips green. We'll see. Oh boy, I did like 100 push-ups yesterday. My chest is on fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, fire. Maybe we'll have an interesting Asia session if this market really extends into the 600s. Maybe we'll have a decent Asia session. Like I said, 34.4, this hourly candle flips green. 34.4, this hourly candle flips green with a series of exhaustion wicks at 30 and a nice support. Flip the candle green at 34.4. And then, I mean, at some point, we can keep holding these 30s, but at some point we have to get a push into the 40s. That's this. Sorry, I got y'all. That's this range here, the 40s. All right. I like how we keep holding the 30s, but eventually we have to attack the 40s. Otherwise, this is just still sideways. Look at these wicks getting put in here, though. Series of wicks being put in at 30s, trying to form support. Once again, that hourly flips at 34. We might see it. We might see it. If NQ can catch a sell back into... Yeah, NQ's coming down about 30 points off the highs. We might see gold play out, and this is something I've been saying, but I might finally be right. You know? We'll see. You up again. You wanna marry me? I want to see this hourly candle flip at 34. No. I think he's trying to pull back. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm gonna try this on the trade day account as well. Still looking for the hourly to flip green. NQ's 40, 30, 20, 30 points off the highs. Nothing crazy yet. Prettiest girl in town. Might be getting stopped out of this. You just can't get a pushback through mid-30s. There's no strength on gold. You can make a video about TPT. I mean, I could make a video. It's just not gonna be much. It'd just be me taking a payout on it. Just trying to figure out how I make that a. I guess I can make that like a 3 or 4 minute video. All I really have to say is that I can take a payout with them. They're set my live account up. I guess I could talk about that. How much payout you made? I think the most you can 20. I think 20,000, and then I can take a payout of like 15,000 because they like hold 5. I did that in 3 days too. Like the pace in which you can. Obviously, the eval takes a little while to pass. It's like a 5-day to pass eval. I'm not sure why they make it take so long, but once you get there, you can run up a pretty quick balance in a couple days. Like. I'm not gonna say life-changing money, but like I can once I got the eval passed, pretty much ran a $20,000 balance up in like 3 days, and you can take that payout like as soon as you make it. Not life. It's not like it's life. I mean, maybe for some people that's life-changing, but think about like minus the week eval. Like once you get the pro account. If you run a $20,000 balance up after you clear that intraday and you just stay aggressive, if that's your style, and you can get into trades with decent upside and very little drawdown and put some size behind those trades, 3 days I had that account and ran up the balance 20,000. I can take a $15,000 payout. It's pretty crazy. Just the pace in which you can run a balance up and take it out once you get funded is pretty crazy. You know, buried at entry, I think it's like a $200 eval, no activation fee. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But at the same time, having said that, you can blow them pretty easily too, because that intraday drawdown's a bitch. This is a pretty shitty session for me. I mean, obviously we're not in the right market. You want to be in Q here, but NQ is just out of the gate just rallied 400 points. I guess in pretty simple for like trend traders. Just kind of buy the dip and let it run back into the highs, but it's not. It's just not crazy about it right here. Just for me. And this gold trade's still alive, but NQ just staying at high day is kind of killing me. Just got my bounce and deduct on top step after requesting payout. Let's go. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. How come you aren't trading your top step live account? I hit the daily drawdown on that bad boy today. I mean, I guess in hindsight, NQ was pretty easy to just trade long. I mean, we just gapped. I think we gapped like 70% of this range. Like here, yeah, you just look for a bit of consolidation, just run it higher. It's pretty simple, I guess, in hindsight. just so extended on the daily. It's hard for me to wrap my head around trying to take it long intraday. But the market's just been, NQ's just been unstoppable. Unstoppable. Okay, are we finally going to see the hourly candle flip above 34? This looks decent. What the fuck is that open? What is that open? We just opened like 3 ticks lower than the close of the last candle. It's frustrating. No, you set your own DLL. In a live account, they have a set, the risk team gives you a daily loss limit. Shit. Said the whole pump on NQ and ES is idiotic. Yeah, it's... I don't know if I would say that. It's just, yeah, maybe just kind of like brainless. Not brainless, it's just... There's just not been a lot of opportunity for us to trade it. It just rallies out of the fucking open every morning, and it's... I mean, I guess you could try to approach it, just buy it out of the gate, and just trust, but it's just not my style of trading, so there hasn't been a ton of setups there. I'm sure people that are just like permabulls on NQ and just trade trend are just fucking killing it right now. It's not really for me. It's not really for me, but I'm sure there's a lot of traders killing it. I want to sound like a broken record, but once again, gold is looking decent. I mean, I know we're in a range, but the more this holds 30s and the more liquidity that's generated up here above 40s, like, yeah, I want to see a nice run through that level now. Not to sound like a broken record, of course. Hourly candle flips once again at 34. This hourly candle is going to flip green. Hallelujah. Hypnotized, went down seem to be. Yep, hourly candle is going to get a nice flip here. See if we can get some volume out of that. Flip green and then take the high. 35 is the high on the hourly. NQ tradable on the opening range breakout. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really trade the open too much, so I haven't been watching it just because I really don't trade it. But all I've noticed kind of from an outside perspective is that we just run up 300-400 points every session, every open. These accounts are straight to funded account. Well, this is a straight to funded account. This is an eval account. But this is a straight to funded top 1 account. They're kind of like Tradeify. So it might not actually be a long on a, not a bad long on NQC. For me, it's like whenever I start to chase markets that are this high, I just get burned. You saw what happened to me on Crude like a little while ago. We had a nice steady uptrend, and then I take a fucking long, and then this thing just goes to shit. Just horrible. PTSD with that. PTSD. Once again, I want to say gold starts to look good here. Just needs to crack through 35 with some volume. I have TradeSyncer, man. It's not bad. I use it. It's a little glitchy. I have it though. Oh yeah, gold. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Need you above 40, big dog. Need you above 40. Where's TP? TP for me would be back into the equal highs. I mean, if this is another low that we're forming here at 30s, and we can get some volume, if the indexes can kind of roll over a little bit, I don't see why. We have the hourly candle flipping green here. I don't see why we can't get back into the 50s, 60s. Pretty limited risk. That'd be like a 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 trade. Need to see volume out of 35 here and a breakthrough VWAP. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You want to see this attack mid-30s and then get a nice run into these equal highs in 40s. We might actually have this. We might actually have this thing. I've been saying it, but we might actually have this thing here. Picking up some volume. See this extend beautifully through VWAP would be awesome. It'd be awesome. Yeah, we might actually have this bad boy. I've been trying to catch this thing pretty much the entire session, and we might actually have this bad boy. We might actually have this bad boy. We might actually have it. I think we might actually have it. Just don't want to see the same old story, which is just us leaving wicks. I have to actually get some follow through above 37, get into the 40s, take these highs out. Might actually get it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Let's see. You can copy trade on Project X, brother. I'm copy trading three accounts right now on Project X. See, 1, 2, 3. 3 accounts. I really do like Project X. We might actually have this bad boy here. I'm not capping. We might actually have this bad boy. Needs to run through 40s. That was nuts. What happened? What the fuck happened? What happened? What am I missing? Oh, like a 50-point candle? That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. We might have it, gold. I think we might have this fucker here now, finally. I think I might finally have it. Or we're just gonna leave another fucking wick. I'm losing my patience with you. Oh no, you can't trade multiple firms with X. Nope. Come on, gold, the gold, the gold, the gold. You're leaving another fucking wick. That's exactly what I said I didn't want you to do. You bastard. Hi, girl. Unbelievable. I mean, the structure is there to do it, but if we're not going to take out mid to high 30s, it's just we're not going to see it. It starts to look so good with this. It starts to look so good. Then just get shot in the leg. Shot in the leg. Shot in the leg. I mean, fuck me. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that. I mean, gold, the structure there for gold is great, but if we can't actually start to make some progress above 35, it's starting to be a dud. Probably just cut it. It's once again another wick up in 35s. Yeah, pretty shit, pretty shit, pretty shit. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely looking good. It was. That's how it goes, isn't it? Like this was looking so good. And then boom, just shot. Totally shot. That's happened a couple times to me today. It's happened here. It's happened here. Now I know that you guys are gonna say, okay, we're obviously resisting, so but the structure on the hourly, this is kind of like the perfect buy for me. It's like right off these lows, and then we take the equal highs. It's just, yeah, at the moment we can't get it back above 35, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass for sure. Kind of leaning into like I love the way this looks more on the hourly than what I'm seeing on the 15-minute, which is, I don't say resistance, but it's not like we're getting a ton of selling pressure off this level. It's just kind of creating some more buy side liquidity, in my opinion, but it's not one to give the move up yet. I know before in the midst of this massive trend to the upside on gold, I know we were putting in, like, we could be making a range here on the 4-hour. That's not something that isn't doable. I know we had a range. Yeah, this was before that larger run up above 3,000s. We had this massive range. We were in this range for like a week or two. We could be forming something else like that. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for us to start filling in a range out. Yeah, that's, gold's not giving me shit, so I have to go catch lunch. I have to go catch lunch. Rough. All right, y'all. I'm gonna dip off. There ain't shit for me here. I gotta go catch lunch. I'll get back on. Maybe we'll be stream tonight if we get a decent close. We'll see if we get some follow through. I'm gonna dip off though.